Namaste and welcome everybody to our opening sequence video. So just beginning by bringing the feet together, hands by the side in the goddess pose, and breathing in and exhaling, placing the palms over the heart. Inhaling, reaching high. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, soften at the knees, swan dive the chest forwards, bring the hands onto the upper part of the shin in a flat back position. Being present to the length between the tailbone and the crown of the head, chest parallel to the floor. And then as you exhale, hinging further at the hips, maybe softening a bit more at the knees. See if you can roll the abdomen and the chest down into the thighs, squeezing the upper body into the legs. And if you can, releasing the hands from the legs, just dropping into that ragdoll forward bend. Just release all tension down towards earth. And placing your hands down to the mat, stepping back, dropping down onto your hands and knees, palms beneath the shoulders, knees hip width apart, as we go into some cat stretches. As you exhale, you arch your shoulders up towards the ceiling, and as you inhale, the abdomen lowers down, chest rolls forward and the head comes up. And dropping into a nice, even flow, being aware of the wave in the breath and the wave as it runs through the body. Being aware of each vertebra as you glide from front to back, freeing up space, freeing up energy through the spine. And bringing the back into a neutral position. And bringing the back into a neutral position, sitting back towards the heels, reaching your arms long in front of you. Releasing pressure on the wrists, spreading the fingers wide. And being present to the breath at the sides of the body and the opening in the underside of the arms. And then coming back up onto the hands and knees, palms beneath the shoulders, and we're going to step back into plank press up position. So the core activates, we have a strong line running from heels, hips, shoulders, out through crown of head, whole body active as you breathe. And then exhaling, dropping your knees to the mat, lowering your chest between your palms, coming down flat onto your fronts, make a pillow out of the hands, and then gently rock, gently wiggle the hips from side to side to release any tension. Let's do some lower back strengthening work now. So from this position, moving the forearms out by the side of the upper body. Place the chin and tip of nose onto the mat. And squeeze the lower back muscles. You inhale, raising the head and chest from the mat. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, down. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. From there, shift the position of the arms, palms down flat onto the mat, arms down the length of the body. Bring the legs together, align the big toes. From that position, squeezing the middle, you inhale, raising your head and chest and legs from the mat. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale down. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Bring the hands back around to the front. Make a pillow out of the hands and gently scan the body from tip of toe to crown of head, releasing all tension, the front body down into the mat. From here we're going to go up into Sphinx position, so placing the forearms again flat by the side of the upper body, raising the head and chest up to prop yourself up onto your forearms. Elbows are directly beneath the shoulders, head is facing forwards, fingers are spread wide. Dropping your awareness to hips, buttocks, pelvis, lower back, releasing this area of the body to allow that curve in the spine to run through. From there, drawing the hands together, interlocking the fingers, create that nice strong tripod down through the forearms. Tuck the toes under the back, and if you can, raise the hips and knees from the mat into forearm plank. Core activates, strong line runs from heels, hips, shoulders, crown of head, whole body active as you breathe. And then exhaling, drop the knees, lower the hips, roll the chest down, lying down flat onto your fronts, and again wiggling the hips from side to side to release any tension. And resting back to centre. As you rest in centre, drop your awareness to your abdomen as you breathe. Feel the movement of the movement of the abdomen in and out on the mat, offering you a little digestive massage. And from there, placing the forehead down on the mat, draw the tips of the fingers back under the shoulders. We're going to go to Bhujang Asana, the Cobra. Arms tucked in by the sides, squeeze the lower back muscles, raise the head and chest. Press into the palms, use the strength in the arms to deepen the curve through the spine. Crown of the head seeks the sky or the ceiling as the shoulders drop away from the ears. And tuck the toes under at the back, bending at the knees, raise the hips up level with the knees, reach the hands forwards, drop the chest down towards the mat into half down dog or puppy pose. This time we have a lovely deep opening in the underside of the arms, through the ribs, and a curve into lower back, being present to the breath at the sides of the body. And sliding the hands back about a hand's length, transfer some strength back towards the arms and raise the legs up into the air, the hips up into the air, and start to walk alternate heels down towards the back of the mat, walking your downward dog, alternately lengthening down the calves and hamstrings, the hips gently rocking from side to side, and coming onto the balls of both feet. And then exhaling, extending both heels long towards the back of the mat. Hips are high, heels are low, full down dog or puppy. So full down dog position. Maybe just checking in the knees, soften the knees slightly, allow more of a curve through to lower back. And then drop the knees halfway down towards back. Press back deeply into the balls of the feet. Bring the lower part of the ribcage towards the legs. And then dropping the knees down onto the mat and coming down into pose of a child. Arms behind you as you drop all tension, shoulders, arms, elbows, wrists, palms and fingers, taking a few breaths into the back of the body. Then inhaling, coming up, sitting onto your heels, just taking a few breaths to complete this opening sequence.